forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Hello everyone. Let's take a look at end of this one pocket game. We had a long battle back and forth from the start, and Robert is up 3-0. He's on the lower left corner of the table. I'm at the lower right pocket. The score is 3-0, and score was 3 to -1 at some point. I made a ball and scratched the cue ball. So this is very interesting end of the game. Mistakes were made on both sides, and let's go through it. So 11 ball, um, I kicked out 11 ball, and Robert, instead of kicking the 12 ball on my side to block the bank for 13 that in the kitchen up on the right side, left me a bank on a 12. So it was a nice soft bank, and I went for it and made the ball. So at this point, the score is 3-1, Robert. So from here, I'm playing a simple safety, denying him of any kind of offensive opportunity. He shoots the ball in the pocket, probably tried to make one, but made two. So two balls get spotted. So here, I'm going to go for the 11 ball in the side pocket. And it's a very bad mistake by me. Instead, I should have shot the 10 ball that sits on the top left corner on the rail there and put Robert behind the group of those balls. That would be much, much better move, but I didn't see it. I only noticed it after I watched the video. So here's the problem. Now he's banking the 4 with the draw, and then he's got a 2 ball. So I gave him 2 balls. Luckily for me, he's going to miss the 4 ball, but that's very bad mistake by me. I didn't go around, I didn't look. It was last game. I was probably tired, losing focus. So he missed the 4, and I want to keep the cue ball there and get the 2 ball, either make it in the pocket or get it closer to my side. So I play a little stop shot and got it on the rail, on the bottom rail. Uh, he's going to kick it out, and it's a smart move. He doesn't want to keep it in front of my pocket. By doing that, he's gone 3 rails into the side pocket again. So now we have 4 balls on the spot. Why is it good? Because from a certain angle, you can make the bottom 4th ball in either pocket, left or right. You can apply a little English and make that ball, so it's good. So I'm putting him up on that pile, the wedge, and waiting for him to pop something for me. He's going 2 rail on 6. Not a bad attempt, but I can easily kick it out. So what I'm doing is I'm blocking anything that goes his way with that ball. If he wants to bank the 4, the 6 is in the way. That's why I put it there. And a cue ball close to bottom rail. So there he goes. He's firing at the 4. He cannot control the cue ball, and he gives me another bank. It's very tight, I think. I don't want to clip the balls that are spotted. So I'm just trying to get it close to my pocket. I believe I put a low right on it and slide the cue ball out of there. Nope, I didn't slide it, and I almost scratched. So that was the one scary moment. Well, everything is tied up over there. And what Robert had to do is kick that 6 ball out of there and put the cue ball on the bottom rail. Very simple move. Instead, he's going into the wedge. He makes the 4 ball, opens up the wedge a little bit. I spot the ball. This is ball number 5 now. That's been spotted. But he leaves me a shot on the 6, and I've been practicing this shot a couple days ago. So I put a touch of left English and make the shot. All right. Now I'm thinking I can cut the ball number 5, which is a 4 ball, into my pocket. And I even overcut it a little bit. So, but nothing wrong with that. It sits there. He can't kick it out unless he goes behind it. So Robert is, yep, he's thinking about just playing a simple safety, locking me up. I don't know if he meant to put me behind the 3 ball. Probably not. I technically I can bank the 10, but then my cue ball is gonna smash everything, so I can't control the cue ball, so I'm not gonna go for it. And I'm gonna make that ball and put him behind that little combo. There's a combo of 7-9, I believe, and it's not lined up. He cannot make it. That's why I did that. But he's probably, I would attempt to bank the 3 ball. Instead, he's banking a 10, which is a much harder shot. So from here, I'm thinking I'm going to bank the 10 into the line of balls and push a few of them towards my side. And that was a pretty good attempt. So now I have a group of balls that favor to me. So he's playing another safety. Did he leave me a shot on the 3? I don't think I want to take that. So I'm going to go for the 2 ball. Difficult cut from there. But I know I'm going to make it or miss it. I'm going to push it and keep it there. So what happened? A little bit hard. I would love to keep the cue ball right at the pocket. So now he's got an issue because he can kick the 4 out of there. He cannot bank the 3. He cannot play a 2 rail on the 3 because the 2 ball is very open. I can shoot it in my pocket. It looks like he's thinking about banking that 3 ball, which is a bad mistake. Yeah. It's coming off very bad. He's not controlling the cue ball. He should have kept it on the right side of the table. Now he gives me a shot. If I make this, I'm pretty much free. So I was looking at it. I knew I'm going to bump the 10 out of there. So he's not going to have a shot even if I miss it. So now low left, powerful draw just to get back to next ball. And I'm shooting this 5 ball. And here I did not, you can see it, I popped up. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how hard to hit that because I knew cue balls going into that stack or into the 3 balls, 13, 1, and 11. I knew I'm going to hit the 1, but I didn't know how hard. I didn't want to get stuck behind the ball. So that's a lack of experience there for me. I just punched it out of there. And I'm going to play safe here. I'm going to get rid of that 10 ball. 2 rails and out. And leave the cue ball on the bottom rail. So he cannot bank the 3 from here. Cue ball's on the rail. Everything's flying. He's going to hit the 13 and give me a shot on 11. So he's got to play safe here. And if you notice, a lot of my majority of my shots, I trying to put the cue ball on the rail, so my opponent will have a hard time shooting. He kicks it out of there, but leaves me a bank on the 10. Yeah, very nice smooth bank. But another mistake is made. I didn't control my cue stick. Cue ball. The score is 6-3 now. All I was worried is to make the bank, but I could keep the ball for the 3 and 13 and the game would be over right there. But I was a 1 ball wonder and I was focused on making the ball, and I did. So now everything is favoring me. Everything was looking at my side, and he gives me another bank. So I could have won much easier. Now I have to shoot a longer bank. But if I control my cue ball, if I make the 13, I can shoot the 3. I did that. Nice shot. Nice bank. Score is 7-3. Now I'm shooting the 3 ball. And I'm trying to get it close to my side, to my pocket. I want to make it, of course, but I don't want to lose it, so I got to control the speed. Yep, nice smooth speed. Little soft. I mean, a little short, not soft, a little short, so I could even hit it softer. So from here, very careless takeout, and the cue ball is going on the other side, right behind the 1. It's tight, but I'm taking a shot. So the moral of this story, mistakes were made, but overall, my strategy was much better, and I lured him in to take shots that I want him to take, and that's how I won.
Well done. Well done.